Well, today, certainly, we had another scare for people who lived through this just this past Friday because we did have that tornado warning. Myself and others were seeking shelter inside some of these buildings. The sun is now starting to come up, and I do want to just show you because there is a rainbow right behind me. We're giving you a live look right now, so things certainly are clearing up here where we did, again, just have another potential scare for folks who lived through what they did on Friday. So where that rainbow is, that is pretty much right where the damage happened from the tornado on Friday. Local leaders have not yet given the green light to clean up all the debris. A handful of buildings have been deemed unsafe. The city is waiting on structural engineers to come through, but I'm told eventually some of those buildings will be demolished.
That's the thing we worry about with damage like this is structural integrity. Of course, some of it is obvious, but there's a lot of weight involved.
We were able to get an up-close look at the damage caused by an EF3 tornado.
We're not allowing entry into these buildings until at the very least a structural engineer has done an assessment.
City leaders say this medical supply building sustained the most damage, and there are at least 100 oxygen tanks here. They are flammable and could combust.
There are some oxygen tanks still in these vans that were set for delivery, but in the building itself there are a large number of oxygen tanks.
Rocky Mount is waiting on a company to remove the oxygen tanks. North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey also toured the damage and is trying to assure folks that the department is here to help.
If it's a business and they had a commercial policy, it should be covered. If it's a homeowner and they had regular home damage, if a tree limb blows through somebody's roof, something like that, that's generally covered.
The National Weather Service says the powerful twister brought 140-mile-per-hour winds. K&W Cafeteria sits right next to where buildings were destroyed. Manager Clarence First was working on Friday, says about 20 staff members and customers narrowly missed being hit by the tornado.
I heard this loud pop sound and then a real booming sound, real loud, and the lights went out and everybody was scared.
The restaurant put up this message, Rocky Mount Strong, on a sign. And folks here say the community has great reason to be thankful.
Rocky Mount is a strong area. They're going to, bounce right back. God is good, by him covering us, just had his angel protecting over us to go right by us.
So there were no fatalities with this tornado, and all of those individuals who were rushed to the hospital to be treated have been released. We're live in Rocky Mount. Elena Athens, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.